What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wait, What Are We Talking About podcast, episode 50. My name is Bret, aka Enigma9011, and today I am joined by Dan and John once again, hopping on the table, talking some topics for you guys. Remember, if you guys want to catch this podcast live, we record it every first and third Saturday of the month at 8 p.m. over on twitch.tv/Enigma9011. You can join in the conversation with us, chat with us, and kind of sway the conversation, I guess you want to say. If you can't catch it live, it's over on youtube.com. Search Enigma9011 the following week, where it's broken out topic by topic and put as one big video. As well as YouTube, we are now on SoundCloud, so you can finally get the podcast in MP3 format. You can go over there, check out the previous episodes along with this one, the following Friday that they are aired live, and just search Enigma9011 over there, and you can get that. And then last but not least, remember, we are brought to you guys by the merch store. You can go over there and get all of your Enigma 9011 swag, whether it's t-shirts, cups, backpacks, and more. Help us out and rep the brand. That would be greatly appreciated. So, episode 50. Whew. Took a little while getting here, but, bi-weekly, that happens. That's 5, John. It's 50 to you, but there you go. But yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised.
I remember day one like it was yesterday.
Yeah, that was...
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was a while ago.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember what we talked about on episode 1?
I know I probably talked about some kind of superhero thing.
No.
I didn't?
No, your topic was D&D and building a D&D world.
Oh.
Yeah. Billy's was what our favorite game was.
I remember that.
John's was... Shit, what was it?
I don't remember, John.
I don't either. I should, because I literally just went through all 49 episodes recently.
Oh, Lord.
Oops! And then mine was talking about Zendaya being Mary Jane. And other characters were being put
I remember that.
Other stuff.
Yeah. I mean, look at what's happened.
Hey.
Now Ariel is now black.
Yeah.
And then James Bond is now not just black, but a woman.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like, holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you hit it right on the nose.
Really, was the mermaid actually always black and we just couldn't tell because she was underwater most of the time?
No, I mean, she came out on land.
They made her pale.
She came out on land and then the sun finally hit her and just changed her color.
I mean, they made her pale.
Well, she was albino.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Boom.
With red hair for some reason. But
Freckles.
This happened.
More so kind of ginger, but
yeah, shit happens. So, with us being on SoundCloud, I had to go through and re-record all the episodes for MP3 format.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, like I said, they're all pretty fresh in the memory bank. But
You've had a busy day today.
it wasn't just today. It's been a couple weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Today was just finalizing everything over there. They're not public right now, but they will be after this podcast. Yeah, it was definitely interesting, Will, going back and seeing, episode 1, we just talked about, and then going from episode to episode, just seeing, what we talked about, and then, who's been at the desk, or... No. It's not snacks for you, silly.
There's sunflower seeds. You can't have it.
But... yeah, just seeing the progression has been interesting. So yeah, I've taken some stats because Papa Griff thought it'd be funny when he saw me re-recording. He's like, "Oh, you're taking stats of how people answered in the lightning round and stuff like that." I'm like, I didn't, but I'm gonna do that. So, John,
You never did a lightning round for Dan.
he hasn't done a one-on-one yet. I do lightning rounds on one-on-ones, so eventually, yes, Dan will be on. So, Dan, this is your second appearance on the podcast. John, do you have any guesses of how many episodes you've been on this podcast?
42. No. I want to say more than half.
This number surprised me. It is not more than half.
Oh, it's less than half?
It is less than half.
I'll say 10.
Okay. That's a decent guess. So I went through and counted how many times people have been on the show. First off, we've had 25 unique guests. 25 different people on this show, not including myself, because, I'm here.
You are unique.
I am.
Not a guess.
But 25 unique individuals. John, you take first place in being the most repetitive guest or back on.
Let's go.
With 15 episodes.
Yeah! That was my second guess.
I knew you were on a lot, but I was like, damn, he was on that much. Coming in second is Billy with 11.
Wow.
And then rounding out the top 3 with quite a gap is Kevin at 5.
Wow.
Yeah. Other than that, no one broke. Brendan's got 3. Dio's got 3. Nolan's got 3. There's a lot of 2s and 1s.
Dan with a whopping
Dan's
2.
now getting a 2.
I got that too.
Yeah.
Solid 2, baby.
But
yeah, because I mean, I was on like almost every week.
for a good chunk, yeah.
Yeah, I remember being on almost every week, just being like, "Hey, do you need somebody?" You're like, "Yeah,"
Mm-hmm.
and I would just be like, "All right, I'll figure something out."
So yeah, top 3 guests. I mentioned Dio earlier being on 3. He has been he's our highest like phone a friend, I guess, guest. Like I've obviously done the Kind of Funny Best Friends, a couple here and there, but Dio has been here 3 times on the show. He phoned in when it was all of us, and then him and I have done 2 solo casts together.
Oh yeah, I remember that Skype one.
Yep, that was a fun one.
That was a good one.
Over the course of the 49 episodes, we have roughly talked about 150 different topics.
Oh my Lord.
Have they all been different? Have we ever like overlapped?
There's been some close ones, but no, there's been none that have like been exactly one. I think this VR one actually will be the first like
Overlap?
update.
Well, yeah, because
it was a while
yeah,
ago.
you and I did talk about like what might happen in the VR, so this might.
Right.
Dan actually is on top of it, so we might actually get some answers.
Yeah, I'm excited to learn about that some more. But yeah, roughly 150 different topics, and I'm not including the episodes where we did like viewer topics where people put them in, and I just did 10 in an episode.
Oh,
so I didn't go in that episode and count like how many different questions of topics there were.
Just topics from people that were
Right.
guests.
Yeah. So
Wow. So we've actually
Could be
had a
more.
lot more.
yeah. The longest episode. Does anybody have any guesses of what number?
Definitely over 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, all of them are
An
over
hour?
30 minutes. No, not an hour.
Are you talking like
2 hours.
So not just the topic, the full episode.
full episode? I would say 2 to 2.5 hours.
Okay, 2.5 is correct. Episode 1 is our longest episode
There was 4 of us.
at 2 hours, 28 minutes, and 23 seconds.
D&D has a lot to talk
The next closest is episode 21 at 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 23 seconds.
Mm.
And then the third closest is episode 34 with 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah. I think the shortest one has been like 37 minutes, and that was one of my solo ones. Or maybe like the Extra Life ones when we're retired as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. All right, and then I kind of went and... Oh, before I go into that, I've done 6 solo ones. So other than that, all other 43 have had at least one guest. So that's kind of neat. And then lightning round stats. So I went through, as John picked up or said earlier, whenever we do podcast one-on-one, I like to do some lightning round questions with them just so we kind of get to learn more about that person. So I went through and I counted out how many people answered certain ways for not all the questions, but some of them. So my first question is favorite color. I had 4 people with the top answer of blue, 3 with purple, 2 with orange. Other than that, we had a plethora of different colors going on.
Really?
Yep.
Bro.
Aquamarine. What?
Okay, the big debate, the dogs versus cats question.
Oh, that'd be a tough one for me.
Yes, it would.
11 people
Said dogs.
said dogs.
Mm.
7 people said cats.
I like both.
Yeah, there was a couple that was like, this is
I
tough.
can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it now that I have my own cat.
Like, I like cats, don't get me wrong. I think cats are great, but I'm more of a dog person.
Whoops.
Like, if I had the choice to get a dog or a cat and there was nothing holding me back, I'd probably get a dog more than a cat.
That stands with John's answer back at episode like 16, 18, whatever that was.
I think I was the last out of the big 4
Yes.
to do it.
No, Little John was way after you. He's only been on 3 episodes. And then music. There was a variety of music types, but rock and roll was the top with number 7. 7 people picked that one. Then seasons. Surprised by this one, but fall was the winner. 7 people liked fall.
I love fall.
4 liked winter.
Fall's my favorite because of
Those
football.
4 people are terrible people.
I agree.
I'm not a huge fan of fall.
And then holiday, I mean, not super surprising. 9 people liked Christmas the best as their favorite holiday.
Wait, is mine the most unique one?
Hold on. No, you said Christmas.
No. I said from...
Oh, yeah. I wrote Xmas because it was like, I'm not right now.
Yeah.
January, or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, because...
No, Dio put out a weird one. Dio was like Martin Luther King Day. And then his reasoning was like, I always get a 3-day weekend on my birthday. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, what the fuck? Arbor Day. I'm waiting for that answer to pop up for somebody.
Yeah, trees, they're the best.
Those trees, man, they're amazing.
All that oxygen, super nice, man.
Yeah. But yeah.
I would say Martin Luther King Day is definitely unique.
Yeah.
Unique in itself.
I don't think I had any other weird ones.
Mine was weird because I remember your reaction. You're like, what?
Yeah, just because you had the months. A lot of different jobs that people wanted to do. A lot of different famous people they wanted to meet. A lot of different pets. So there's no really super overlap with that. But yeah, like I said, I'm just surprised it's already episode 50. Like John mentioned, I still remember recording episode 1 and figuring that all out.
I think this was the spot I sat in.
Yes, yeah. Majority when we're on at this table, you seem to be on that side.
I just sit here.
Yeah. Episode 1, the longest. I thought the first episodes are pilots. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't count the pilots in any of these stats, but episode 1, the official, where it had the name and everything, not just John and I's like test out talks when I was still in California.
We played D&D, and D&D turned into just talking.
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, those 3 test episodes with subjects I didn't count for any of these stats, but the official episode 1, yeah, it was 2.5, and that was our longest. And that was weird. Like, episode 2 I thought would be the longest, because that's the most guests I've had on an episode. I think I had 5 or 6 in total. And everybody got a topic, but for some, I guess we just didn't take as long topics.
Yes, everyone has fun topics.
I guess not.
Well, maybe it was... Because there were some topics that I brought, and I remember one of the topics I brought, it was a pretty straightforward answer for everybody. And I was like, wow, I thought we were going to go deeper into this, but I guess not.
We knew where we stood. But yeah, just happy we're at episode 50. Happy to see where this goes off to, and hopefully grows. I've been debating possibly doing this every week, but I think that's just going to be...
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and just finding people to do it. Because solo casts are fine, but then you don't get the other varying opinions and making the conversation naturally just kind of expand, I guess, or keep going. So, yeah, bi-weekly's working out for now, but we'll see what the future holds. I wanted to try and get the original cast for episode 50, but Dan stepped up when John and Billy couldn't make it. And I was joking around with Billy earlier today. He's like, I'll definitely be there for episode 100. I was like, all right, I'll count on that in 2 years when we get there.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a short, really short topic 1 for myself.